I will praise thee, O Lord, among the people, and I will sing praises unto thee among the nations. For thy mercy is great above the heavens, and thy truth reaches unto the clouds. Psalm 108, verses 3 to 4. Welcome to Testimony Series, where your soul is prepared to embrace a divine change through testimonies and spiritual songs. I am Foluke, popularly called Foluke Beulah-Rose. Truly, there had been days of cold, days of nakedness, days of hunger, days of mourning, days of loneliness, days of pain, sorrow, and weeping. But they were all soon transformed into days of joy and laughter after a deep, long night. As it was recorded in the word of the Lord, that sorrow may endure through the night, but joy comes with the morning. In Christ, my hope was built, for He alone commands my destiny. Though the teachings were hard, tough and strict, but it pays off after all. I endured the discipline of my poor but firm parents. I was not allowed to give anyone an idea of how intense the sufferings were, lest I become vulnerable. Soon, the young girl I was grew so much love and passion for God's service. As little as I was, going to church was like going to a party for me. The constant visit to church promoted and enhanced my opportunity to develop my singing gift and enriched my relationship with Christ. I used to walk miles from my house to church, at least twice weekly, without being prompted or forced. Church was practically my second home. However, a time came and I grew up from that little girl into a lady. I started my monthly circle. The thought of maintaining this stage ripped my heart. I could not tell anyone, and I had to go through it quietly on my own. Asking my parents for what I knew they could not afford was never in my plan. No matter how much I needed a thing, I would keep mute about it. Once I remembered that my parents could not afford it. We were taught contentment and endurance, concealed with happiness. Even when I do not have, I must wear a happy and smiling face. When my flow started, I used faded wrappers and clothes as sanitary towel. I would cut unused clothes, wash and dry it, lay them to use as my sanitary towel. I had stayed indoor on heavy flow days to prevent stains and avoid discomfort. On some lucky days, which were so rare, I could afford some tissue paper and would wear them tissues, going outdoor and use the pieces of clothes whilst indoor. No friend had a clue on any of these, because I see myself as others and never felt less of myself or my family. Having gone through all of this, I still had a few peers who thought I was better off than they were, because grace kept me. Grace gave me the confidence to act as if it was absolutely well. My weakness was almost tried and exploited. My strength was queried. My dignity as a girl child was at stake, and there was a struggle. My soul often found relief through praise, spiritual songs, and worship, especially the comforting and assurance of God's promises in the song of hymns. They always kept me going. The thought of going to church alone gave my bones strength, even when I was weak. It gave my soul a big relief from the happenings around me, and also gave me the opportunity to express myself in total worship to God. At this place of comfort, my breakthrough, God orchestrated and arranged my beautiful destiny. I was not serving to be seen or noticed, neither was I serving to gain attention from anyone, nor to be applauded. I was just happy doing what I knew to do best, which was singing praises to God with my whole heart. Every time I returned to church on Sundays, it was like a voice I heard over time which says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I shall give you rest." It was not a laying of hands or a physical planned or arranged protocol deliverance, but an absolute divine and predestined, soul-lifting and life-changing, restful deliverance. On that Mount Zion, there was deliverance for me and my household. Despite all the distractions, noise, and challenges, it was still my place of saving grace. Psalm 25 verse 1 says, "They that trust in the Lord shall be like Mount Zion, which shall not be removed, but abides forever." And things began to change. Something happened. God stepped in, and the wind of grace blew my way. Change was close like never before. I was ready, really ready for the change. I could no longer sleep deep, as I yearned for a total change of life and ready for transformation. Have you waited for so long and you've given up hope? No, you can't give up now. Do not compromise your faith. Change is near, nearer than you can ever imagine. God is still in the business of turning things around. You are not forgotten. He did it for me. He can do it for you. Join me next time as we continue on testimony series and get ready for a change. Plug in to these testimonies and remember to stay lifted. Thank you and God bless you.